Any minute now, we should see them. Okay. All right, they're starting to come into focus. There they are. Whoa, hey, hey. Look at that. My God. That is a little strange on the bounding box, but still pretty interesting. Maybe if I had more of these. But I have so many. So I wanted to do a thing with the starfield generators, but because they do that in the sky, but they seem to be lowering my FPS quite a bit. I don't know if it's because I have more than one, because I thought it'd be funny, but let's just take care of that, and then the stars fade out, and then the FPS goes, okay, well, we're not doing that anymore. Alright, well, so much for the starfield generators. I was trying to use these guys to insert into here. It doesn't look like they work, and it used to, or at least the Ender IO conduits used to work. I miss Ender IO, I really do. But, I guess I gotta put these in manually. Just getting all of that, thank you. I tried the refined pipes thing, but that didn't work either. I guess I gotta put these in manually. So that, this is gonna take a while. I've already forgotten which one I was on. Okay, I got all of these filled, and then I'm working on these ones back here. I just need to do the export things, and in order to not have a hole in the ground, I've put these player filters that I can just invert and uninvert to come down here and access these. Like, you're all right. I honestly don't think I need more than just a stack upgrade in all these. Like, you're just a crusher. The enrichment chamber, yeah, you're probably fine with the stack upgrade. This is, I believe, the osmium compressor. Shouldn't need more than that. The last one is the metallurgic infuser, which actually I will put maybe 2 of those and that in there. I've got the regular versions of these guys back here because I'm not sure if I need the factory ones, but we'll see what happens. It'll probably only help out. I was a little worried because you can output things in crafters just to any inventory. They don't really care what they go into. And then pull them out here. So I've got one of these going into the extra slot and then the input slot. So if I want to make something like, what's one of the alloys? If I want to make the diamond alloy that takes, or the reinforced alloy that takes 2 of these, it's actually smart enough to know that it can do these one at a time. So we see all the iron goes in, and then all the redstone goes in, and then the diamond goes in. And then, like, I don't know if it's the pipes or the machine itself, but it'll do them in order. Which is really convenient. So if and then I think this just crushed some diamonds. I'm using the crushed diamond recipe instead of the enrichment one because I want everything 1-to-1. I know I could just do like 8 at a time, but I'm fine with that. And I think we're pretty good here. One thing you can do with this guy is if you use a barrel, you can name a barrel in an anvil, and then I think you gotta come in here and update them, and then update them again in the crafter manager. But you can see, this guy thinks he's pointing at something called an osmium compressor, which he is, and then this guy thinks he's pointing at something called a metallurgic infuser, which he is, even though he's not. So that's a fun little trick right there. I don't know if that works with other modded inventories, but it certainly works with this one. And then we might want these upgraded, but I think this back room is going to be the non-auto crafting bit. So I'm not even going to have any face here. I used to do a thing where I would like put like the furnaces or whatever along this line. I've also got a little access hatch here now. There used to be sneaky blocks in Dark Utilities that would make this a lot cleaner looking, but whatever. But I think I'm just going to have the regular crafters up front here. And the back wall will take care of these guys. So all this is going really well. One of the issues I had is that I lost my digital miner. No idea where it went. So I figured, well, if we're going to put our money where my mouth is, let's put the digital miner to autocraft. This is my second one, by the way. So let's make a third one. We should be able to just get ready with all these. So you see, these don't have any muffling upgrades. Well, this guy does, but this one doesn't. So this is crushing your diamonds. I don't think we need any of that just yet. All this is going in here, so you should be getting your diamonds after they get crushed. And this actually works beautifully. In just a little bit, we will have a brand new digital miner, which is great. I also lost my atomic disassembler. No idea where that went, but I have that auto crafted. So if we ever lose them, we can get more. I still have some other things to do in terms of auto crafting, but as I need it, I'll just add them to this pile. But we're running pretty low on power. I think these guys were unloaded, but Everything's going into our system now instead of the digital miner, because it's been doing its work, and also I lost it. But we're actually, does that one finish crafting by now? Digital miner, where are you? Yeah, there's my other one. No, this is my other one. This one's the one that's got stuff in it. So yeah, that worked. We need new power, as we always were, and I kind of want to go with solar power, but for some reason, I can't look at the recipes for these. I'm probably gonna have to reload the game. I have no idea what's going on. I know this seems like a gag, but I have no idea why I can't do these. I could see these a little while ago. There's also these solar panels, and then these guys. I'm not really... I might try these guys. I wonder... I kind of want to know how they look, but I need a lot of diamonds, and the emeralds are kind of what's throwing me off, because I guess I would need a raid farm to make emeralds or something. Because trading guys are just going to take forever. And then we need nether stars for this guy, or for 16 of these guys, which I'm honestly not opposed to making a nether star wither farm. I've been drafting up some ideas for a wither skeleton crusher, but I kind of want to make these. The problem with these is they take a lot of iron, a lot of wood, which we have, and it's not that hard to get a ton of iron. I think I've got like 8,000 so far. Yeah, I just reset up the digital miner there. But then when we start to get to these tiers, we need more. We need a lot of glass and redstone, which we don't have a terrible ton of, but I could just mine more redstone with the miner and set it up to only do that in iron and probably lapis. And then we could fortune them automatically down there. But then we run into things we need like clay and glass, which I don't have a ton of clay, and I'm honestly, I think I'm out of glass, or as far as sand goes, I think I'm out of sand. I've got 9 pieces of sand, so we're going to have to automate this. I think that's weird. I don't know why you would ever need to do that. We can use mana to turn cobblestone directly into sand. That might not be the worst idea. The problem is dropping these on doesn't always 100% yield stuff. And then we've obviously got the crusher that crushes gravel. I've done this before where you just crush gravel. I don't know how much you can upgrade these crushers to be fast. I think we want to go with these guys because we just want speed. And then to get gravel, we're going to need probably just another crusher, I think. And then to get cobblestone, I think we're going to have to make another cobblestone generator. Or we could turn netherrack into... Why would you... What a strange recipe. So we're going to have to generate cobblestone somehow. And I think it's going to have to be like a block breaker. I think it's going to have to be one of these again. I might try something else. But I think we're going to have to do one of these. And then we're going to have to put all these machines somewhere. And I'm thinking back here behind this guy. But not right here. I think I'm going to have to push this wall back. So, in order to do that, I've set up some things. I've set up some Terra Shatterers, D through S rank. And I don't have triple S quite yet. I've got this one extra A. But I was fighting the Gaia Guardian. And I came up with a pretty solid strategy that was really easy. So we got the Ring of the Mantle, which gives you haste 2, lets you swing faster. You have the instant health ones, which we've seen before. The revitalization, or the regeneration too, right? Those are pretty standard. And then strength, and then fortitude, and then I was eating my golden apples. And honestly, the fight went off pretty well. And then I finished them off with the Key of King's Law, which we've discussed destroys entities that it hits. But I think when you kill the Gaia Guardian, the stuff like drops on your character. It doesn't drop where the guy died. I'll play a little thing I recorded where I was like, oh, I guess they got destroyed anyway. But I went back to the spot where I killed him from, and just all the stuff was scattered there instead of where he died. So I think you're all right finishing off with something big explodey like that. But we're going to use the Terra Shatterers to expand this because I don't know. I think it'd be fun. So let me just get all of them here one by one, and we can see what they all look like. So we've got. I'm going to start over here on this wall. So we've got the base tier one that you make when you craft, and you right click it doesn't really do anything. It's just a regular pickaxe basically. Then you got the C tier, which if you right click, we'll do a 1x3 right here. Alright, it's a pretty, not the best. Then you've got the B tier, which should do a 3x3. And then you've got the A tier, which I think does a 5x5. You've got the S tier, which I believe does a 7x7, right? And it'll plow through. This is unenchanted, by the way. But if you take the Ring of Thor that you get from the Gaia Guardian, and I will put you right here. Now, your base Terra Shatter will do 1x1 still. This one will do a 3x2, it looks like. This guy, I think, does like a 5x3. This guy's going to do, I think, a 7x5. And then this guy over here, I don't know what... Oh. Uh-huh. Oh, Jesus. Uh-oh. So if you find that your Terra shatters a little too much Terra, you can make a Stone of Temperance. And if you don't have the Ring of Thor, it'll do a 3x3. And if you do have the Ring of Thor, it'll max do a 3x3x3. So yeah, let's get this patched up, shall we? Alright, well, I think, by the way, you can make a trinket case to hold all of your trinkets from Botania. You can't do the other ones for some reason. Why? I don't know. I guess this is a good enough time to explain how the Ring of Loki works. So we take out the Ring of Thor. Probably don't want to use that too often anymore. And if we hop on over here, let's see, where do I want to start this? Probably right here is good. If we shift, right-click on a block, this is our little anchor point. And then if we keep doing that, we'll select more blocks to click. And then if we come over here, shift, right-click, place a block, you can see it place a bunch of blocks. And if you take a look at our mana, oops, that was a mistake, but that's fine. Take a look at our mana, it should go down depending on... That's actually doing alright. The more of these you place, the longer it'll take to load. It's a little laggy, but that's fine. And the more mana it costs. But there you go. You can do that. And if we want to deselect this, you gotta shift right-click the original block twice, and then you shift right-click the original block to undo it. It's a little weird. Just shift right-click to undo it. It's fine. So that'll help us out fixing this guy, and I got to do the rest of these over here. So let's do all that now. Botania giveth, and Botania taketh away. We gotta fix this up. I believe I have to fix upstairs too, but I'm not decorating this room anymore. You can't make me. And we just do all this and get this all sorted. I did fix this up before I decided to fix the hole in the ground because there's no way I was leaving all my machines on the floor to despawn. I do think I lost a few patterns when I broke the crafters. I don't just break crafters or the crafting controller. Pull them all out manually because I've definitely lost a few while I was doing that nonsense. And to remake a couple, no doubt I'm still missing some. But yeah, let's. Oh, that didn't sound great. Let's go do what I was doing now. We got that whole patched upstairs, and here, I think we're, oh, look, a few stragglers. We got everything, should be sorted out. I got a flare lantern buried, like, under here somewhere, so that should, not that we were having mob spawning anyway, but it should make it light enough to record without the night vision thing. I did upgrade these all to the advanced factories. There's 2 tiers above them, but I think we're fine right now. Not that we can't just autocraft them. And then the osmium compressor I've left the same, because I don't have a lot of osmium that needs to be compressed. So I think that'll be fine. In its default state. So, I was debating which of the solar panels we would want to make, and you can see by my bookmarks over there that I've already picked one kind, so there's no point in hiding it, but whatever, I'll pretend like I didn't. So I looked at the recipes, I was like, well, I could just put these in as patterns and see what it takes to make all of them. So if I go to start a craft, it'll tell me, you're missing all this and that, and if we take a look at what we're missing, it's not a lot. 2 dragon eggs, 4 blocks of quartz, a few thousand sand, like 500 lapis, some clay. We're not missing a whole lot. The problem, I think, is the dragon egg. I don't know if we can get more than 1 dragon egg. I don't even have the 1 dragon egg because I think it fell in the portal and probably wound up at world spawn. I don't know. It's probably gone by now. I think I could peek back there, but I'm guessing it's basically gone. And I don't think we can get another dragon egg. If I type in over here the egg, it just doesn't appear in the list, and I think that's because we don't have a mod that lets you get multiple dragon eggs. Progressive Bosses, if you're on a server, lets you get, I think, 1 egg per player, but it doesn't. There's only one of me, and I didn't get the one egg. So if you're playing with friends, you might be able to collaborate and put 2 dragon eggs together to make this guy, and then you each get one of these or something. But I don't think we're gonna be able to do that. But I do have to kill the dragon anyway to get the dragon's breath, so we'll find out if that's true. So when I want to look at the solar panel 7s and see how hard these are to make, we're missing about 1,000 sand, 2 dragon's breath, 20 clay, and 20 lapis, or 100 and 2 stacks of lapis basically. This is totally doable. You get 2 of these, and they each make like 9,000 RF a tick during the day. So that's more than 1,600 RF a tick for free during the day. And then, of course, we can add some solar upgrades. I think the efficiency ones are ones we're going to want to go with, which aren't the most expensive thing, but they should be doable. So right now, we just need to worry about getting the sand, I think. Let's go back into this craft. We got to fight the dragon at least once. I don't think there's another way to get Dragon's Breath. I can get this clay by myself, and then I can set up I haven't put up the constructors and deconstructors again, but we can do this just fine. I have plenty of lapis ore. I have been mining a little bit with the miners, so if we type in lapis, I have what we need in ore, basically. So we should be fine. So I think we're going to work on making a sand production thing, and we'll do it on demand. So we need a cobblestone gen. Well, actually, I can teach you how to make sand real quick, but we're going to need a cobblestone gen. So let me... that craft can't start until I have the dragon. Well, no, actually we can. So if we go in here and I start this craft, it'll be waiting for the sand and then the clay and then the lapis. And I can set these all up later while I go fight the dragon. I think we're going to do that. So let me teach you how to make sand real quick. I have rearranged these so they make a little bit more sense, but they're still not probably perfect. So sand. We've got plenty of cobblestone for now. Oh, do we have to process this twice? That's unfortunate. Well, we'll do that. So you go in there, and then gravel. Yeah, we're just going to put it in the crusher. Can I make it in a different way? No. Yeah, no. All right, we'll just do the crusher again, and I want you to use regular cobblestone, please. Thank you. No, just one. But if you do -64 on this, it'll just put it to 1. You don't have to worry about that. All right, so I might actually want a different batch of these, or to upgrade these. But for now, if I start the craft, so solar, if I say, let's just make me 1 of these, which will make 2. If I hold shift, I believe I can start anyway. One of these buttons lets you start a craft. Oh, maybe that's a different, I'm trying to, what if I do shift start? Does that do anything? If I do control shift start. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to go gather these anyway, but, well, let's go gather these materials. I know speed upgrades in this guy, but we are making more lapis, so that's good to know. Lapis is going up. I think we've got, if I try to do the craft right now, we can probably see that we've got enough already. Yep, plenty of lapis. We need 20 clay. Is there an easy way to make clay? I think there's a Botania plant that generates clay. The clay coney, I believe, will turn sand into clay, but right now, I think I'll probably just go grab this by myself. Yeah, let's do that. I believe there's some untapped clay right here. That should honestly be enough. What's that? Half a stack? I think that's all we needed. Just poke around here. Maybe if I had night vision, this would be easier to see. Look, here's some. All right, cool. We get a little bit of sand. You know what? We needed that, so that's nice. So I've got everything, it looks like, except for 2 Dragon's Breath, which should be pretty trivial. Like, we don't even technically have to kill the dragon to get that. And the other component to this is going to be storing this energy, because obviously it's only going to work during the day. If we have a big enough battery and we generate more than we're using, we can just store it so it holds enough overnight, and then we just keep on gaining. So I think, honestly, we're going to go for Powa with that, because Powa's got these 100 million whatever nitros, 80 million. Oh, wait, no. Where is he? It is these guys. It's got this 140 million nitro cell. We are going to have to teach it how to do all these crafting things, and I'm probably going to have to make a small skill wither star farm. That's fine. But so we are going to have to move this stuff up here, which is fine. We already know that we can auto craft by inserting into like a hopper or an inventory. So let's go do a dragon fight. I guess. And crystal. Now, we do have plenty of all of this. You know what? Actually, let's do a pattern here. And then I need to teach you how to make that. The recipe I've gone for blaze rods is this one because we have plenty. We don't need to put into it. I don't think we need to double it. That'll be fine. So you guys can sit in here. These all have speed upgrades in them, so presumably this shouldn't take any time at all. Let's just summon, or let's just make 4 of these guys. Takes a little while for the glass to cook, but the actual crafting should be pretty quick. All right, well that wasn't the best, but let's head on over to the end. Let's not place these down over here. I need a. You guys happy? It's not raining. Okay, cool. And where's the end? There's the end. Alright, so this dirt pillar is gone in a second. I assume that summoning this guy is the same as it used to be. Oh, that's purple. That's interesting. I'm assuming that this doesn't get any different. Okay, so I've got my homing arrow. I've got my Key of King's Law. I think this shouldn't take any effort at all, to be perfectly honest with you. I'm pretty sure the key will make quick work of all these things. This might get a little loud, though. Oh, I didn't bring any bottles, drat. Hang on. I had a bunch made, too. I'll just let the... Actually, oh, I don't think we can leave while this is going on, or else it'll stop. Okay, well, that's fine. So let's head on home. Bottles. I had a bunch made already. I just didn't grab them. There we go. Let's head on back to the end. I need to organize this list. And you want to be careful about picking up the ender air, because if you're like face down looking at a block... You'll pick up ender air and not dragon's breath, so just be wary of that. Oh, I should probably put my strength pendant on. Yeah, that should be fine. Thank you. Now I'm strong. So I do want to take out these. Well, I got both of those. Can you get through this? Did I already get it? Oh, wow, I wasn't even looking at that. Yep, that works. Oh, hello. Hey, that's what I wanted. So this in the air is perfect. We can collect all this. And it's gone. All right. Well, I also added gourmand, too, to my thing, so my food gets a lot more saturation. And carrots are already pretty damn good for that as well. I don't think I have to charge this up all the way to blast that anyway. Ooh, if I angle this right, I can, like, have them hit multiple. Did I get them both? I did. Hey, hell yeah. Oh, more dragon's breath. Come here. No. Aw. Well, okay. Hey, oh, give me. I want that. Ah, it's all the way over there. Curses. Where? Please shoot me. I don't want to kill. I don't need to kill you. What? Get out of here, guy. I don't even have my weapon out. Stupid. Shoot me. Come on. Hey, that was pretty good. Oh, maybe not. Come on. Shoot me. I had to skip this fight last time because I lost the footage. Come on. Where are you? Anyone? What if I come up and whap you? What if I whap? Stop hitting me. Ow. Stop it. Let me hit you. Alright. Okay, now you should be immune to that. So can you breathe fire on me, please? Can I bottle? I don't think I can bottle that. Oh, yes I can. I don't know how much of this is turning into ender. Not a lot of it. Just don't touch the ground. You should be fine. I got one of those. Alright, this is... I've had it with this. Shut up. Oh, more. I'm just gonna... I don't want to do this more. It makes a different sound, too. I got a few of the ender air things. Alright, you know what? That's it. No more Mr. Nice Matt. Oh, I'll take this, though. Is that it? That way. And there she goes. Alright. Oh, there's a bunch of babies down here. Alright, guys, don't worry. I'll get you all soon. Stupid. I don't want to blow up the experience she drops because I don't have a ton of it. Oh, I didn't want to hit you. These guys are strong. Alright, did I get another? Oh, I did get another A. Huh. Please don't fall in the portal again. Where'd it go? That way. Hey, come here. So, I made a joke with a friend that I was like, I don't use torches, I use lanterns. And I started carrying the lantern. Hey, that does work. Okay, cool. So, Now, it may not seem like... So, I think they spawn with a little bit more health each time. Which is cool. And if you have multiple players on the server, I think it takes an average. But, once again, that's one of those things that I don't have to deal with. What the hell? Oh, shit. It's a little shulker guy. I think there's something about levitation on this that's broken, because every time I start levitating, I feel like I just keep on going. Is that going to give me another egg? Shut up. Leave me alone. Ow. Stupid. Oh, that was a cork dragon scale. What the... Well, that one didn't get me another egg. This is nonsense. What are you... Get out of here. I didn't get another egg from that one, I don't think. What are these used for? Nothing? Great. Awesome. Alright, well, I did the fight a third time, and I thought maybe it's because I had the egg in my inventory, but it looks like, I don't know, maybe, like, updating the pack reset my odds. Like, reset my counter for how many eggs I got, and then... now that we got the one, it was like, oh, well, you don't get any more, so... That's a shame, but I guess it was worth a try. It also means I don't have to edit out those parts of the videos where I seem like a damn fool, so that's great. Let's... Oh, there's one of these stupid minions around. Where... Whatever. Alright, well, let's head home. Okay, well, we should have everything we need to make those solar bowlers. So, if I just craft up one of you, you should. Let's see, what's going to take the longest here? I think just crafting and smelting the sand. That's going to take us a while there. I don't know why I keep swooping. Let's take this guy. Oh, that's why I didn't gain any experience. It all went to my armor. Let's see, take you off. I don't need you. Not that I... What am I... I keep swooping. Why do I keep... I'm not... That was weird. I think it's because of the levitation thing. Alright, so you should be going nuts. You should also be going nuts. And then how are we looking over here? Looks like we finished all the lapis. What are you making? Yeah, this will take a little while. We could upgrade these, obviously, but I'm kind of worried about the power uses. But once we get an extra 1600 RF per tick being made during the day, which, you know, it's easier during the day because I could just sleep. What is... There's like something at my feet. What was that? To go back and freeze frame that. And then I think we're all right here. So the only other issue is going to be having this on tap. So we'll probably make a cobblestone gen right here. And then we can use the destructors to just get the cobblestone. Because I think that's a little bit easier to manage than the block breaker from Industrial 4 going. And besides, it just goes straight into the system. And then it's going to wind up in these drawers, which I didn't realize I had a... Oh, that's interesting. I didn't realize I'm going to have to take you off. You're not helping anyone. I didn't realize... I didn't have any upgrades in here in a void upgrade, so I only had like 32 stacks of cobblestone. Now most of that was in my drives, which I've now since cleared out, but... If we come up over here, we were less full than I thought. But... Let's see, how much? We're 5% full on these two, so that'll last us a while. And then... I think we just need to keep a backlog of sand and gravel, like I said. And that shouldn't be too difficult to do. Oh, you know what? I probably need to teach you how to make cables, because the power transfer on these guys is 65,000 R per tick. We can... I should teach you how to make these ultimate ones, right? You don't know how to make elites. Are you only showing... what do you know for cables? Ooh, you don't know any of the cables. All right, well, let's teach you how to make all of them. Cable. So, you know how to make steel. I taught you how to make steel. Yes, use the mechanism steel. And then taught you how to make the alloy here. Well, that's good. I taught you how to make the diamond alloy as well. I taught you how to make these as well. And what do you transfer, actually? 128,000 RF for tick. You do 6. Okay, so that's plenty. That's fine. Okay, because there are, I think Power has some other ones, and they might. I do at. Why can I not type? Take 12. If I do at Power also has cables. They do up to 200,000. And let's take emerald. We don't have a ton of emeralds. We need to work on emeralds. I think we can do like a raid spawn or something if I really don't want to deal with emeralds. That would be nice. I saw somebody doing one of those, and I think I'll steal that idea. Batman. But this is crafting along, so we should, in fact, we should see a stockpile of solar panels in here being made and unmade. Or is it trying to? Maybe it's trying to get all the glass first. But anyway, we'll come back once that happens. And while this is going, I'm probably gonna move the energizing orbs down here as well. Okay, so I think this'll work. I don't know if we're getting a little too complicated. Blacklist. We'll do 2 white lists here for that, and max. It doesn't really matter. And then we need to do gold and iron like so. So you whitelist iron, you whitelist gold, and then we'll have the crafter here. So when we tell you to craft, make sure, can you open here? Yes, you can. So when we make our pattern for this and say we want energized steel, we tell it, hey, put one of each of these in there. And I'll go into here, and these will pull out through here, and then the comparator will do its job because it's working the same way as it was down there. And then as far as the extractor goes, we just need to set an importer with a filter for energized steel right here. So you only take that, and then we just need to cable it all up. So one of you here. So if this shouldn't interfere with the craft. Let's put this like, that's terrible. All right, so that should be hooked up. If I tell it, how much energized steel do we have? And let me just take all this out. If I tell you to make like 10 of these, we should see this kick on. It does. Oh, it doesn't. It's not being powered by anything. Oops. And so I'm not sure if the energy beams can cut through blocks, but I think very temporarily. This is our out guy for now. We gotta rearrange stuff a little bit. We're just gonna have you up here. And then we'll put like, I think 2 of the biggest ones. Well, right now, that looks so tiny compared to when it's in your inventory. We'll put 2 of the biggest ones. That works. Did that go? Oh, it did. And nice. That is working beautifully. So I think for right now, we'll have 2 of the biggest ones on each of these systems. We have the blazing ones over there. Or, you know what, maybe we'll make the ones that match, because this is working fine, and then we'll put, like, 2 of the blazing ones on the blaze rod one, and then we'll put 2 of the, whatever the hell the next tier are. Yeah, I think that's not bad, and then we'll probably, just to, like, match the theme, we'll probably switch to POW, and I could probably use better filter pipes here. I just knew that these would work. So, yeah, it's not a bad little thing. It could be maybe a little more compact, but it's working fine. All right. Good. And how are you doing over? And then if we check in here, we should have 10 energized steel ingots. We do. Perfect. All right. So how are you doing over here? Oh, you're very nearly done. In fact, are you done? That's weird. you're done. You're done. That's very strange. What if I do cancel? We've got 4 of the tier 6s. Can you just... Missing glowstone. Okay. You know what? We might have used glowstone somewhere in here. All right, well, do we have any glowstone at all? I just need one. Okay, well, we can fix this, right? You want to see something cool? Check this out. Once again, Britannia to the rescue. We hop on over to the Botania area. And we can pop in our conjuration catalyst there. Oh, wait, no. We need our alchemy catalyst for this one. Just do that, and that should turn you all into glowstone. Wonderful. Solar. If you could just make... Oh, wait, no. If you could just make one of these, you'll have to make 2. And boom, we get 2 solar panel V7s. Let's just put these right up here. How do you look? Oh, they do connect. That's very nice. Good to know. And now, is this being blocked? I don't think it's being blocked. So now you're generating exactly. You're generating your max, right? Is it? What time is it? Is it noon? Oh, it's getting there. So you definitely generate your max here. Efficiency is going to go down as the sun sets. We've already collected 3 million RF. We're just hitting 4. Yeah, that's going to be pretty gnarly. So now we can't make the tier 8s, it looks like, but and then these generate 16, like this generates the same as 4 of these would. Well, no, you get 2 of them. So we are losing a little bit by not making these extra bits, but you know, we'll have to do what we can unless they want to add something that gets me extra dragon eggs. Just me, by the way. It doesn't have to be anyone else. Let's see. Do you guys retain your power? Oh, yeah. Stored right there. 9 million RF almost. Wow, that's contents retained. That's great. So I can... Oops. I could put these in my roof. Oh, they're not exactly flush, but I could definitely do that and get like a little government subsidy for putting solar panels on my thing. So if I do... This is like sort of our main power gen thing. You're super duper empty right now. So if I were to do that and... that you should, yeah, yep, that's pretty that's pretty good. All right, I think we made quite a bit of progress in just 2 little, not even slab size blocks. They're smaller than slabs by height wise. So I think that's good. We definitely need to do, I need to move all this downstairs and have it processed because we do want a bigger battery. You saw that one filled up pretty damn quickly, and well, I probably want to go get more glowstone. I think this thing's over here. I don't know if I actually lost this or it's just like out of render distance and I haven't been able to see it because it disappears after a bit, even though like the trees don't. So it might be out there in the distance, but I've got, I guess, a couple of spares, so that's fine. So you're all right. All right. Well, I think we've done great. Yeah, I think solid job. We learned some stuff. We got some new power gen. If you got, we gotta automate the sand a little better. Having that on tap isn't great. And yeah, all right. So I think that's it. I love that this is still here, by the way. I don't always acknowledge him. Wait, where's my other guy? Where's my stupid idiot? Yeah, there he is. I gotta change the sign. There we go. New and improved.